Well. So it looks like Hasbro Pulse, along with the HasLab project of Transformers Victory Saber, aka Star Saber, aka Victory Leo, they revealed to us today the next unlock tier. Now, we didn't hit that unlock tier, they just revealed to us, I guess, to kind of invigorate people to get this thing going. Right now, as of this recording, there's 24 days left, 10 hours, and it's at 7,874 backers of an expected initial target of 11,000. Now, that doesn't include the VLOC. If we go to that, you'd need another $500,000 and then some to get your VLOC cannon. But what does over $1 million get you? What if Hasbro hits that goal, they're able to produce this figure at 11,000, but then you tack on another $1 million? Actually, it's more than that. It's more like $1.5 million. What do you get? What do you get? Well, you get, drum roll please, a stand. A stand for the jet mode, the V-Star. Something that has come standard with practically every Masterpiece figure. I'm going to use, oh, you know what? I'm looking at it right now. Masterpiece Starscream. Masterpiece Skywarp, Masterpiece Sunstorm, Western releases MSRP $59.99. At most, I believe the Sunstorm was $79.99 when it was a Toys R Us exclusive during that Western Masterpiece reboot, if you will, when they actually tried to number things with Soundwave. All of them came with stands. This is a clear stand. Now, I'll play devil's advocate. It's a clear stand that has the Victory V on it, so that's kind of nice. Kind of a nice touch to that. But otherwise, I mean, really? You need another million bones just to put together a clear stand? All right, sure. I don't know. It's so weird what's being done here, but it really is a lesson in what's going on with Hasbro. I mean, it's kind of crazy. I mean, just a couple of days ago, a whole bunch of the Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Wave 4 Deluxes just showed up in United States retail. So I guess the big reveals and the Hasbro Pulse pre-orders for that's probably not going to happen now. And just today, the Transformers Studio Series, I believe it's 74, the Revenge of the Fallen Sideswipe, which had no official reveal, tons of stolen factory images and everything, but no official announcement, has shown up in retail also. So it's pretty crazy what's going on right now on the Rhode Island side of things when you really think about it. And now it's like, okay, so VLOC cannon, if we get 14,000 along with 2 little energy accessories, and for another 3,000 or another $540,000, $500,000 and then some, you get a you get a clear stand. Now, you know what really irks me about this is the original Masterpiece, and I know people are going to hate me bringing this up, but the original Masterpiece Star Saber, it came with a stand that also doubled as a shield. Why couldn't they at least make it the shield with the stand? Kind of give a throwback to that. People could get that too. I understand the shield really was only utilized in one episode, but I mean, it's a little extra something, but man, a stand, really? All right, sure. It's gotten to this point that I think we just got to kind of accept that this is going to be the name of the game. And I mean, there's still one more to be unlocked. One more, after that one, another 30,000 if they could even get that much. What is going to be that one? Are they going to give us, a trading card? They're going to give us a sticker sheet? Some people are like, oh, wouldn't it be great if we got a Deathsaurus? Man, we're getting a stand at an investment of $500,000 right there, and $1 million with the combined of the two up to that point. This is nuts. Anyways, look, we kind of knew what we were going to expect out of this. It's overpriced for what it is, and what's really going to burn is that if my biggest fear is that it gets backed, but we don't get the V-Lock. We don't get that first tier unlocked. That's the thing that's going to really suck, because to have Victory Saber without that, I don't know. I just have this feeling, man. I just have this feeling that it's going to be like one day left and Hasbro's going to be like, oh man, like this thing isn't going to happen. And on top of that, not only is it not going to happen, but like those other accessories there, they're not even close. They're not even close. We're like 9,000 backers off from this even happening, you know? And they're like, you know what, screw it. Let's just make it happen. We can't lose face. We already screwed up with the Cookie Monster, you know? Let's just pack this like we did last time and call it a day. And that's what's probably going to happen, I get a feeling. I get a feeling it's probably going to get all 3 tiers magically out of nowhere in the last hour. And that'll be that. I'm not the first one to say this. I'm not the last one to say this, that the Unicron had some suspicious stuff going on. But, yeah, hey, we're getting a stand. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Anyways. So, Hasbro, this is the only way I'm going to get Star Saber, sure. I would have never imagined in all my years, in order to get Star Saber, it would be through such a bizarre method that is totally outpriced. And I know that there's going to be people that are going to be like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, this is totally worth it. I don't have a Star Saber toy. That's fine. That's fine. If you like this product, that's fine. If you feel it's worth it, that's fine. That's totally fine. But as someone that has been collecting in this hobby for years and done multiple segments in the past about Transformers finance and the increase of the inflation against what you're getting in terms of product, bro, this just doesn't add up at all. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. We're overpaying like a mofo. But like I said, it is what it is. Can't be helped. Some people are going to buy it, some people won't, and then we'll move on to the next thing. All I feel is that at the end of the day, I don't know where Hasbro could go from here with the Transformers brand, with Hasbro Pulse, because Unicron is a big name ticket item. Star Saber is more niche. I mean, the thing that people always say, oh, well, Star Saber is for one specific market. I don't know. We live in a day and age of the internet today where anyone could pull up those episodes if they want to, like with any kind of, attention. And something like Hasbro Pulse is already aimed specifically at the hardcore collector market. And anyone that bought Unicron from Hasbro Pulse also knows who Star Saber is in some shape or form. We're not talking the kids that are watching Netflix. We're not talking the kids that are watching, Cartoon Network. We're talking the hardcore collectors. And they in some way have already known what this character is since then. So to say that that's the reason is another thing. And another thing that people always forget too is that when Star Saber was a masterpiece, he actually became a masterpiece due to a fan vote in Japan. That's how he was chosen to be the next masterpiece, was because of that. So he has a popularity over there that cannot be denied, and that explains why he had a lot of supplemental product that were exclusive to that market, whether it be PVCs, Mega PVCs, Robot Masters, or even the collaboration with Hasbro when they were working on Superlink and Energon to create a Star Saber-like character in that of Wing Saber, so they could have that throwback to that old character. So, I mean, the demand is there in Japan. It's just, we're going to see what happens in the long run with this. I mean, I really think at the end of the day, this should have been a retail product, and it would have done just the same. People say like, oh, how could you make Star Saber like a commander class or something? No one knows who that is. I don't know, man. How much more is Skylinks important to Star Saber in the grand scheme of things, especially even to like a general audience? If you would have just put Star Saber as the Earthrise and feature him in the Earthrise cartoon, I mean, mind you, that wouldn't move the needle that much anyways, but I'm just saying, like, it's something that needs to be said. Either way, I've talked enough about a clear stand and Hasbro dropping the ball on some releases yet again and talking about product. We'll definitely, hopefully, discuss this more on the weekend on the stream, but man, a clear stand, really? Could do better than that.